So welcome to the Motorsport UK British Rallycross Championship Five Nations Trophy presented by Cooper Tyres here at Liddon Hill. This is, of course, the home of Rallycross. It started here in the late 60s and the very first man that won was Vic Elford. Well, things have changed a little bit. We do still have those cars from that era in the retros, and of course we've got the 600 brake horsepower supercars that are right at the top of the stack. It's now a two-day meeting though, because things have changed a little bit with the organisation, and it's very much a favoured format by the drivers.
Yeah, it gives us an extra free practice, we have an extra heat, and we also got an extra lap in each race.
We're getting more time in the car, which is what we're trying to get drivers in all the time, and if you don't give them time in the car, how can you justify 10 minutes in the car for the day? It's not enough. So give them more time in the car, more people will come in, and that's part of it.
Well, celebrities Chris Hoy and TT Fastman John McGuinness, they had pretty mixed fortunes yesterday. Hoy only managed just a handful of laps.
Well, it was a frustrating morning really. First of all, we missed free practice because there was a gearbox issue. Got it finished just in time to line up for Q1, and then they said, well, you've not done practice, you can't do Q1. So there was a lot of toing and froing, and eventually they said, well, do 3 laps to show you're okay, and then join the grid and then start the race. The fuel level dropped because the tyres were hot. It bogged down at the start and I stalled, so I got a bad start, restarted it, up I went, and actually was quite enjoying it. And then about second lap in, it started the fuel surge, and then it was just a matter of just trying to get around, and then eventually it ran out of fuel. So frustrating, but if that's the worst it gets this weekend, then at least we can hopefully start with a positive frame of mind and get a bit of good luck on our side for the second race.
But for John McGuinness, different fortunes, and under that mask there was a beaming smile.
I get hot on the bike, but that was pretty hectic. There was a lot going on there for 4 laps. Yeah, I was a bit stressed at the start line because I'd never done like a launch in the car, so I was like, well, I got a good start here. It was right with the boys, but no, it was just having a great time. That's all I can say, really.
So a ton of heats and a lot more track time, and that means for us as spectators, plenty of action in BRX. Ollie, what happened? Talk us through how you ripped the back off.
Yeah, there's a bit of a crest in the Joker lap here, and as the car sank into the ground, the bumper hit the floor and it just pulled itself off in the dirt. So yeah, I didn't touch anything luckily, but yeah, stuck back on, a few rivets, just ready to go.
Now I'm going to repeat this because the words are sweet. Chris Hoy into a final.
Is that right? I thought I was 4th.
You are.
I thought
4 cars into the final.
I thought it was top 3.
Top 4.
Oh, fantastic. We had issues with it was misfiring, so I had to turn the ALS off, and there was just no top end grunt, so you'd get out the corner and it just sort of bogged down, so I had no straight line pace at all. Just the guys disappeared away, but there was one car that I was fighting with, and I thought, if this is my last race, I'll make the most of it. So I had a brilliant time, but that's a bonus. If I made the final, fantastic.
Good start, but once I hit second gear, the ECU cut out again, so I had to turn the master off and even not restart the ECU. But after that, it was final for the semi-final, and made a good run, no mistakes, until a few mistakes at the very end. Well, just looking in the mirror too much, keeping everybody behind, but no, run very well and good lap times, and on the front row for the final, which is where I want to be.
So for somebody that's been saying, it's not great, we've had problems, that's not bad. You're into the final.
Yeah, I couldn't ask for any better than that. So not finished yet, still a lot of work to do, but really enjoying it. The car is unbelievable. We got those small issues sorted earlier and feels so much better now. So let's see what the final will take.
So Tom, well done. Talk us through the race.
It was eventful. I started middle of the front row second, so I had a choice. Go standard lap or Joker. I didn't get the best start I've had all day. So I went to the Joker with Patrick, and I was the first one out of the Joker, and I knew I had to get my head down and catch on the leaders. And then coming around on the first lap, I saw Luke in front, he had a mistake, so that brought him right close to me, and then Patrick got because I was right behind him, got closer to me. That was a tough 3 laps keeping him behind. And then I got a bit of free air and started pushing a bit. And I could see Ben up ahead, and I thought, I don't know if I'm close enough. But my last lap was good. I pushed and pushed and pushed. I saw him cut the joke and I was in front. I was like, I just got a lap now to keep this together. And thankfully I did, yeah. It was amazing, yeah.
Didn't get a great start. Joker lap helped me out really. So yeah, not too bad after that.
It's been like 3 months hard work to get there, and to give back win and a great result is just awesome for me. So yeah, I'm only the driver, the team and family are behind, so they are the real heroes today, and I'm just the driver, I'm just steering wheel and pressing some pedals, but yeah, thankful to my family, yeah.
I feel amazing. You know, we put so much work into the car in the last year and over lockdown. Just all pays off. It's been a long time since I've been on that top step of the podium, and I said to Dad before the race, we haven't been on pole for a while, Dad, so let's finish where we start. Chuffed a bit. It was a fairly good race, I think. I had Wallach on the back of me there for a few laps, and so he was putting the pressure on, but we just stayed focused, watched ahead and did what we did best. And yeah, when I took the joker, when I saw he'd gone the previous lap, yeah, everything just timed perfectly, and yeah, hard work pays off, it proves it.
Well, it's my first time properly driving this. I'd never barely done any testing before, and I wasn't really sure how it would go. And when I first started in the heats, I had quite good pace, and then in the final I just managed to get the start for the first time, and then I was just able to get my head down and push.
Just what I needed. First round back, win. It's great.
We had a good go and it worked out fine.
It's not easy. Nothing's easy as it looks. But no, I enjoyed it. Great event and great lads, race along and all. Great weekend. So no, it was good to get the one.
Steve and Mark had a little tap. I think Steve gave Mark a little tap going into the corner, which upset Mark, and then he went sideways, and then they collected each other. That's racing. They got it a bit wrong. I was just sitting there watching.
And then went on to win.
Obviously, yeah, but like, yeah, just did a bit of a demonstration run, really.
I think it was a bit of beginner's luck. I suppose I got a good start and just tried to defend as best I could. Unfortunately, the radio stopped working, so I didn't know where anyone was, so I just kind of tried to defend, not to know how to do that, but I really enjoyed it. It's just really exciting to get to a final, and overcooked the brakes, so towards the end it was a bit iffy, but I really enjoyed it, so really good day.